they must have been fit in this thing's heyday.
Straw day, Dad, and they weren't.
Of course they were. They were fit as fleas.
God, there were so many things they dreaded then. Things we wouldn't give a second thought to nowadays.
Oh, that's nice, Harriet. Let's all think of things that could have carried us off 100 years ago.
Well, there was measles.
Scarlet fever and smallpox.
So why in those early photos of threshing machines are all the men over 80?
They weren't. They were Tom's age, but wearing badly.
What's that just died of then?
Fear. You've all frightened it to death.
Who's our audience over there?
It's help we need, not sightseers. Time's against us.
Come on, Fred. Where? Stuck in a rut? Fancy a career move? Try farming. Good prospects, plenty of overtime, and all the store you can carry away. Bit about the pay, though, eh, John?
Right.
Hang on, she can't just walk up to people and employ them. Harriet, wait.
Well, I'm damned. Lizzie Lambert. Well, Lizzie Renshaw now.
Friend or foe?
It's even better close, too. Do you want to come and have a look?
Won't we be holding you up?
Oh, coffee break. Oh, thanks.
Hello, John. How are you?
Elizabeth, nice to see you. My friend Jack.
Coffee, everyone.
Well, if any to spare, lovely.
Oh, we've always got plenty, haven't we, Freddie?
These two, roll their sleeves up. You'll be lucky.
Luck doesn't come into it. Does anybody know anything about the weather?
Still not good, I'm afraid. Holding off today, breaking tomorrow.
You can feel it in the air, can't you? Well, we're almost halfway there now.
All hands on deck.
Coffee's delayed. Sorry, but we're at the mercy of this thing.
Perhaps we could help.
Oh, no, I'm sure you've got better things to do.
Really, we'd love to. It's been years since I did this. Come on, James. Just like my father. Chronic bad back, won't go to the doctor.
Send him to me. I love a challenge.
Half an hour is all James can take of Dad these days.
I always liked it myself. Is that where you've been this morning?
Part of the time, yes.
This does the legal work for the Fort Ridge Conservation Society. One of your neighbours has put in plans to convert a barn.
Oh, who's that?
Finch wants to turn it into a smart dormitory for commuting yuppies.
But Dennis Finch isn't a speculator. He's a farmer.
He's probably just a scheme to get his family off the breadline.
At the expense of our heritage.
Jack. Now, I'm not sure that I should tell you this. The shock may carry you off. We have been asked, you and I, to serve on the Harvest Celebration Committee.
The final accolade.
But you know that ticklish cough that Ted gets when he's nervous?
Yeah.
Well, just now it was a bit more in evidence than usual.
So you're going to cure my back, are you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Waste of time. Had it for 30 years.
You must be Mr. Lambert. Elizabeth told me such a lot about you.
If I were you, I should believe every word of it.
Here we are. May I take your coat and helmet?
Read about this Shiatsu in Witch. Big fan of Witch, me. Sounds like a bit of a wrestling match.
Oh, that's a new one for the list. I've had worse descriptions. I'm supposed to walk up and down people's spines, stretch them out by 2 inches and stick needles in the most unlikely places.
Tell you right now, I'm not having needles. And I'm not doing any aerobics.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
Nor am I a tablet man, either.
I give you my word of honour, Mr. Lambert. There'll be no tablets, no wrestling, and no aerobics. However, your daughter says you're a bit of a herbalist.
Only because it works. It's worked in our family for 300 years.
Well, Schatz has been around more than 2,000. You like a cup of tea?
Don't mind. She's a friend of yours, then, is she, Elizabeth?
Not yet. I only met her last week.
How do you find him?
James? I think he's very nice.
Yes, he's clever like that. Fools you. I wanted her to marry this bloke in Bristol. Doctor he was. Not that I hold with doctors, neither.
Well, that's love for you. There's no knowing who it throws together.
Like racing drivers and nurses?
How do you know that?
Arthur Hubbard's boy, Ted. You've got 2 kids, boy and girl. One yours, one previous of his. Came down here for her health. How am I doing?
Spot on. This'll fox you.
Never.
For 10 points, what is the colour of the wallpaper in the spare bedroom?
White?
Do you know, I can't remember.
Don't worry, Dennis. This'll last for another year at least.
Better had.
Right, turn her over. It wasn't meant to do that.
Titanic weren't meant to sink.
Show the pain. Whereabouts is it?
It moves about a lot, according to what I'm doing.
And do you know what caused it?
Hard work. I were foreman at Lord Sheridan's. Well, jack of all trades when it came down to it. She didn't like that.
Elizabeth.
She wanted a father who was more books than hands.
She wanted the father she got. That's why she's worried about you.
Kettle's boiling. So, I've got meridians running through me, have I? Energy pathways.
Yes. And my guess is that yours are bigger than most.
What's I call you then, providing I stay? Doc? Nurse? Mrs.?
How about Harriet?
No sugar.
Oh, sorry. I'll go and borrow some from downstairs. Mr. Lambert?
Oh, look. Wet through to the skin. Come on now. Upstairs.
Oh, Mum.
There's dry clothes in the back room. Come on now. Do as I tell you.
Where do you take him, Freddie?
Abbas Hill. They're flying kites there till the rain started.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Yes, please.
You still haven't quite down.
No, sorry, Maggie. They wore me out.
So how's the barn conversion going, Dennis?
Common knowledge now, is it? This came this morning. From the council. Have a read. Out loud kind of thing.
Dear Mr. Finch, with regard to your planning application LGH 547/90, I know right to ask you form C76, written by monkeys, Dennis.
You read on, Jack.
I don't need to. We get letters like this every day at the garage.
Dad.
What?
Why not tell him the truth, love?
Bothers me. Kids overtaking us. 8 and 11 they are. It's daft, isn't it?
What are you all talking about?
Dennis isn't much of a reader, Dad.
Read figures okay. Maggie reads a few words here and there. The kids read labels on packets, sales stuff, all that.
What, so the children have filled in the application form to the council, have they?
You won't spread it round, will you?
What do you think, Dennis? Right. The barn is a listed building, right? Grade 2. Which means that you need outline drawings for the conversion, even at this stage.
I ain't much of an artist either.
That's no problem, Dennis. I'll do it.
Did you ever meet my Uncle Martin?
Yes, I remember him.
That's who Robert Lambert reminds me of.
Uncle Martin? What similar dress sense? 30 years designer stubble.
He had the district nurse to him once, a woman he'd known since childhood. Had a boil in a delicate place. And from the moment she treated him, he never spoke to her again. Pretended she didn't exist.
Yeah, funny like your family.
She saw him with his trousers down. Robert Lambert walked out on me today.
Why?
Who knows what scares them at 80? All sorts of things.
He'll be back if that's what you're worried about. I'll put money on it.
So we approve of this conversion, do we?
Well, I do.
I don't think Lizzie Renshaw has a point. A barn conversion today and Neo-Georgian estate tomorrow.
Harriet, the Finches don't sell this barn. They'll go back to where they were 3 months ago. Broke. It's not a problem the Renshaws will ever be faced with.
Order, order.
It's a committee meeting, Ted, not the House of Commons.
First off, the chair welcomes Mr. and Mrs. Bolt.
Jack and Harriet, Mr. Chairman.
So the chair recognises Mr. and Mrs. Bolt as oh, to hell with it. Harvest, supper and dance. That's what we're here for. See, we have this bun fight every year, as you know, and, well, needs organising. Hence you've been roped in.
Pleasure, Ted.
Yes, anything we can do to help.
Well, works like this, then. Somebody organises the tickets, and that somebody's me, right? The licence and legal stuff, that's John's bag. The grub is Annie's, and that leaves the band. Harriet, if I give you a list of possibilities, perhaps you could book one.
You want me to book the band? Well, is that all? I mean, couldn't I make food? I remember there was loads last time.
I'll let you know, love.
Mr. Chairman?
Ted.
Sorry, Ted. When is this?
The 23rd. A notice will come round with the Sunday papers.
Another question.
Far ahead.
Why have you chosen us?
It's a matter of the venue. Are you with me?
I'd like to say yes, Ted, but...
What Ted means is that this supper dance is usually held in a... Well, it's a barn dance.
So it's held in a barn?
Right. And we usually hold it in Dennis Finch's barn, but his may not be available this year. Word is, Jack, that you're helping him with his application. It'll be a piece of cake.
Which leaves us without a venue.
So what you say? About using yours?
Well, I think Jack and I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have ours with pleasure, Ted.
I was going to say no.
I could tell. Do you think we could slow down a bit, please?
If they wanted the barn, why didn't they just come straight out and say so?
No use grousing, Jack. That's the way they do things here.
Yeah, deviously.
Obliquely.
Indirectly.
Circuitously.
Concentrically.
Circumnavigationally.
That's what I said, deviously.
You must be Mr. Hubbard.
Nice to have it confirmed, though.
I represent the Fallbridge Conservation Society. You will have heard, no doubt, that a neighbour of yours is planning to convert a barn into a dwelling?
Been the odd whisper?
Yes, I'm sure. I have a petition here, which I think it's our duty to sign, Mr. Hubbard. I'll be bringing the full weight of the law to bear on the matter, of course, but a petition does show the real feelings of the community.
One or two names here I'd rather not see. No farmers, of course.
Your chance to be the first.
Mrs. H. Bolt, eh? No Mr. J. You trying to split up families, lady?
I'm fighting a corner, Mr. Hubbard. This barn of yours would fetch a fair price, I imagine.
Really? Well, now.
I do hope you've no plans to sell it, though.
I do hope that you're out of my yard in 30 seconds.
Elizabeth, I got a message to call you.
I wonder if we could arrange to meet at the Finch's barn. You could explain one or two details in the outline plan.
Well, can't Dennis do that?
It's your name on the application, Jack. It'll be you the council refuses.
Don't you mean possibly refuses?
Look, I've got one or two things to do this morning. Why don't I meet you there at 12 o'clock, say? You won't be late, will you?
Well...
Good.
You can't come with me. Go on, off you go.
These are for you. Apologies for going off like that.
That's very sweet of you. Lilies. Cure for a hangover.
Right.
How's your back?
Better today. I meant you to take them home.
I will do later. Would you like to take off your coat?
Sorry to fuss, Jack, but I've got another appointment at 12:30.
What can I do for you, Elizabeth?
You do realise that without your help, the Finch application could have fallen through?
What is it that upsets you? The fact that somebody might make a profit. Let me tell you, that Dennis Finch is in trouble. If he doesn't get permission for
Please, Jack. Look around you. What you see? Not a pylon, nor a plastic cup. Not a satellite dish, nor a concrete slab. Not a polystyrene food tray.
I get the point.
We might as well be living in the 1690s as the 1990s. Few countries preserve their past as we do.
You didn't get me here to talk about plans. You want me to persuade them to toe your line. Act as a watchdog, perhaps, for your preservation
They're
society.
simple people, Jack, with no real feeling for the past. But they listen to the likes of you and me.
Really?
And I represent a very strong lobby.
This isn't a painting you're looking at. It's where people live and work. And this community will die on its feet if you don't give them breathing space.
Got all my remedies in a book. A family book. Started 300 years ago.
Yeah, my aunt used to have something like that. Well, not so old. I remember my uncle was dead against it. Then one Christmas he had flu. And she looked up flu in the book and stuck his feet in mustard and water. He swore by it from then on.
But lost the book, eh?
Yes.
That's what I'm worried about, see? What's the point of knowing things you can't hand on? And Lizzie, she's more an Alka-Seltzer girl than chamomile tea.
Why don't you tell her how you feel?
We aren't what you call talkers anymore.
How's that?
Feels good. 'Cause you know what put her off, don't you?
No, tell me.
She were home from college, and this woman come with a baby, yelling itself inside out. Aunt Millie stoops down to the hearth, takes a spoonful of cinders from the grate, pours water on it. Cinder tea. 5 minutes later, that baby was as quiet as a lamb.
I'm not surprised. Cinder tea.
Well, Lizzie got up on her high horse, as you can imagine, but it was in the book, see? Funny. They all came to us for our remedies, but never took to us.
Well, scared, maybe. Medicine's power.
What do people think of you, eh, with your wrestling?
Oh, we're outsiders, too. Jack won't believe it, but it's the truth.
Should have met 40 years ago.
You'd have given me cinder tea.
Hops, more like.
What do they cure?
Don't cure anything. Makes it worse. Barn dance, you said. Well, you're going to be the girl they want to dance with.
I don't exactly know what you expect from me, Mrs. Renshaw.
Well, I was hoping for your support in this matter of the barn at Dennis Finch's. Lady Pat, let's be honest with each other. People listen to the aristocracy.
Can't say I'd noticed.
It's a very English thing, somehow. We mistake wealth for wisdom, then turn it into authority. What is that?
I'm not sure. Peasants in revolt, perhaps? Do go on.
Good, and now left arm turn. It goes, it's pagan, you see, it goes right back. Now, back to back. There we are. We don't want none of this country and western rubbish. Good, now, left shoulder to short shoulder. And that list of bands you got is all nonsense. You want Pete Gurney and his boys.
Oh.
Now, join hands. Make sure you link hands. That keeps the evil spirits out, see? And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6.
Oh, we're just practicing for Saturday. Swedish Masquerade. Now, that's a tune that sticks in my mind, Robert. Do you know it?
So this is shiatsu, is it?
No, this is country dancing.
I didn't know I was paying you for that.
Well, what a tribute to shiatsu. It's worked so well, he's dancing again.
Am I buying you flowers, too?
Oh, no. He picked those in the garden on his way in.
I never did.
I sat and watched you.
You sat and watched? Why didn't you stop him?
They're flowers, not family heirlooms. Swedish Masquerade. That rings a bell with me. Bum, 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 bum,
from Annie Hubbard.
Have you booked the band?
Oh, it's not such a mammoth task. What's she so worried about?
I'm just a messenger.
I did it this morning, one that Robert recommended. Jack, letter from the planners.
Oh, hell. What do they want now?
It's more what they don't want. They don't want barn conversions. Now, before you blow your top, just think for a moment. I know Elizabeth Renshaw is a forthright and domineering woman, but it doesn't necessarily mean that she's wrong.
I better go and tell Dennis.
I've already told him. He came around this morning to see if there's any news.
And what did you tell him? Just about facts? Just a no? What about the appeal? Did you mention that?
He didn't seem that bothered.
Listen, do me a favour, love. Cook dinner, will you? I'll pay you back next week.
What?
Oh, John. Ted. Jack. Dennis, this isn't the end. You know, a lot of these decisions get turned over on appeal.
You said this would be a piece of cake, Jack.
When did I say that? No, you said that.
What Ted means is that we thought, well, with your business knowledge, education, that sort of thing, you'd walk it for us.
What's all this us?
Us here at this table for starters, others beside.
Hang on a second. Are you saying if that application had succeeded, you'd have all had to go?
We're just poor farmers, Jack. Still, positive side is we'll be able to hold the barn dance here instead of your place.
Thanks very much, Ted. Our kids have just cleared it out.
So, Lizzie Renshaw pulls strings, does she?
Well, I've no idea.
Cheeky bitch was round my place with a petition against it. Wanted me to sign.
Something tells me you didn't, Ted.
No. Harriet did, though.
So, what are you going to do, Dennis?
Oh, we'll sort something out, Jack.
Ted's going to buy a few acres off me, rent 'em back. Heathcote to the side of the valley. He's offered an extended loan, no interest. And John here's written off what I owe him. That's friends for you, Jack.
Yeah, must be nice.
We was just discussing the details.
Thanks for your help, though, Jack.
Oh, pleasure. See you at the dance, then.
My old lady said she took me to someone your way when I was a nipper. I had this dreadful bellyache. And do you know what they give me?
Cinder tea. Pleased to meet you again.
Well, I'm damned.
This should be interesting. Yeah. When she lets her hair down, there's no stopping her.
Harriet was telling us about this book of yours, Robert. I'm looking for something to rub on my bank statement.
Harriet, the band. Since you booked them, perhaps you'd like to introduce them.
Oh, Ted, I thought you'd do that.
No. You do it, girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, could I have your attention, please? I'd like to introduce the band. Perhaps you should take over the proceedings from now on and play. Yes? Ladies and gentlemen, Pagan Rights.
Can I get you a drink, my lady?
Better start off with wine and stick to it. Can't take it like I used to. White, please.
Very nice, Robert.
Can't now. Get over there. Get off your
Any proper music?
Stand by your man.
I thought you told Harriet that this is the sort of thing they'd enjoy.
So they will, if they give it a chance.
You think I'm listening to this rubbish all evening? It's got another thing coming.
Put a stop to this, Ted.
Ted.
Shut up.
We asked for a proper band.
Gave you a list.
We are a proper band.
That's a bit unfair, Ted.
You don't even know Stand By Your Man.
Of course he does. Everybody knows that.
We don't want to bloody know it.
Oh, there you are.
Well, anyway, how much nicer to have something we don't hear every day.
No. Sound like I heard of farting cows.
Listen, I've never hit an old man in my life, but I'm getting close to it now.
All right. All right, let's get this sorted out.
You keep out of it, Robert.
Sit down, Ted, and shut your trap. Start us off with Swedish Masquerade. Go on. You just watch, you lot. And if you're lucky, I'll teach you afterwards. I mean, does no one here know nothing about country dancing? Bloody Yanks. Came here in 1942, and they've still to go home. Will you dance? Everyone, take your partner. I'm caller, and you do just what I tell you. Lucky seven mates, as soon as they're ready. Come on! Come on!
Come on, Jeff. It's easy. All you have to say is, please, may I...
Please, may I have this doll?
How about it, Ted?
May I have the honour of the next dance?
How very kind.
Forward hands into the middle, forward and back. That's right, nice and easy now, and again, into the middle, forward and back.
Enjoy it, Robert, mate.
Oh, you're going to cure for a hangover.
You want roux soaked in vinegar? Get a torch, we'll go faint.
Yeah, in the morning, Robert. Yeah.
Tom, Freddie, you should never drink. Promise me you'll never drink. Well, not as much as I have this evening, anyhow.
Spare room, Freddie.
Right, Robert. Off we go. Down you go.
Back. Oh, lily roots. Isn't that right, Harry?
Yes.
Strip him down.
Halfway.
Right. Here's your arm, Robert.
What do you think you're doing?
We're stealing your clothes, Robert.
Listen, that is my best suit. I want it hung up and a mothball in each pocket.
Right now, Robert.
Oh, my God. No wonder that poor old barn was rattling tonight.
Did it? I was right about the wallpaper. White.
Where are the kids?
Tom is over at Chris's place. Something about his dad building a den, and Freddie's out again. Listen, you don't think she's found a boyfriend without telling us, do you?
No. Freddie's an open book. If she's got a secret, it'll be somebody else's.
Yours, perhaps.
What?
Why didn't you tell me you'd signed the petition?
I wanted you to help them. It seems so important to you.
You think your signature would have stopped me?
It wouldn't be the first time you've done something just for me. Hey. Is Robert up yet?
No, not yet. I'm just taking this. If I were you, I'd grind some of those lilies up. I've got a feeling you might need them. Harriet,
Yes?
can you come up here a minute?
What is it? What's the matter?
I don't know. Is there nothing you can do?
Don't be afraid, Jack. No remedies for this. I am sorry, Lizzie.
Strange, isn't it? Everyone who met him lately seemed to fall for him.
He was what we all hoped to be at that age. Undefeated.
Said I was too hard. What he didn't say, of course, is that so was he at my age.
You're not hard, you just know what you're doing.
Not today, I don't. Except in one particular. I know he wanted you to have this.
Oh, thank you. This book was given to me by my grandmother, Miss Judith Lambert of Barton, widow of Matthew Barton, Esquire, in the year of our Lord, 1755. I wholly bequeath it unto my son, Charles Lambert, as a gift or legacy given to him and to heirs male of his body.
Where do you come in? For Harriet Boat.
Is there an index of any kind?
Oh, well, there's a bit of paper to show where things are.
Anything about hops?
Why do you want to know about hops?
Oh, somebody just mentioned something to me, but I can't remember what.
Yeah, here we are. Well, from what I can gather, there's some kind of aphrodisiac.
I hope you grow old like Robert.
You won't mind if I try and dress a bit more snappily, will you?
No, I'm not talking about the outside. I'm talking about hope. Right up to the last moment.
So it was him.
What?
The hops. The aphrodisiac. If that's not hope at 84, I don't know what is.
Muzzle? What is that? Muzzle. Follow me, she said, and led him to the far, dark chamber of the lair, and opened the big chest. No one knows for certain why a wolf is a wolf, but in here are the secrets of our line. Enough for you to lead the pack one day. I am to lead the pack because he died, he asked her. His mother smiled.
Hold it there, Dennis. Brilliant. Your turn.
His mother smiled. You saw us bury him in the snow. You heard us bay the moon. You heard us whimper.
Terrific.
Your father is not gone for all time. He has moved beyond our sight. That is all. She turned to the chest. Learn all that is in here, and you will love him, know him, see him, again and again and again.